If you're starting to get seriously fed up with your Firestick lately, apps not working like they used to, installs taking longer, updates breaking things, and everything just feeling a bit more restricted, then this might be something worth checking out. Because I've been testing the new BuzzTV G Series Google TV box. And honestly, it turned out to be one of the more interesting devices I've looked at recently. Just to be clear, this isn't about saying you should ditch your Firestick. For a lot of people, it still works fine. But if those little frustrations are starting to build up, this is one option that starts to make sense to explore. Quick question, if you've had anything stop working properly on your Firestick recently, just tap like. I want to see how many of you are dealing with Firestick issues. In this video, I'll walk through what this actually does differently, where it performs well, and where it doesn't stand out as much. And I'll put this side by side with the Firestick in a couple of places so you can see the differences for yourself. So this is the BuzzTV G Series. It's a certified Google TV box, not a stick, running Google TV on Android with 4 GB of LPDDR4 RAM and 64 GB of storage. And on paper, that's a noticeable step up from what you get on a standard Firestick. Straight away, it feels fast, navigation is smooth, and everything responds how you expect. It just feels more solid overall. But let's talk about the interface for a second. Because both Google TV and Amazon Fire TV push recommendations and suggested content. This isn't about removing that, it's more about which experience you prefer. For me, Google TV feels a bit more focused on what I've been watching recently, whereas Fire TV can sometimes feel a bit heavier on the promotions. But that's personal preference. Once you move past the home screen, the real differences show up in how you actually use it. One practical difference I noticed is storage and how easy it is to manage. Because on something like a Firestick, you run out of space pretty quickly. You're looking at OTG cables, USB drive compatibility issues, and it doesn't always go smoothly. It's one of the more common complaints I hear. Now, to be fair, this isn't something unique to this box. Most Android TV boxes handle storage better than Firesticks in general. And with the BuzzTV G Series, you get 64 GB built in, plus proper ports and a micro SD slot if you need to expand. That said, it's still a Google TV device, so it comes with its own ecosystem strengths and limitations. In terms of performance, this sits comfortably in that upper range. Day to day, it feels quick, apps open fast, navigation stays smooth, and streaming is stable. And compared to a Firestick, it does feel noticeably snappier in a lot of everyday use. But it's not trying to replace something like the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. This could be worth testing if you're starting to get frustrated with your current setup, you install apps regularly, and you want a bit more flexibility with storage and day-to-day use. But if you mainly stick to Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, and everything already works fine, you probably don't need to change anything. So, should you try the BuzzTV G Series? If your Firestick frustrations are growing, it's worth a closer look. If everything is still working well for you, then you're likely better off staying where you are. If this isn't quite what you're looking for and you're thinking about something like a mini PC or a more open setup, I've got a video breaking down some of the best options right now. You'll want to check that out next. Here's what I'm interested in. What's one thing you wish your Firestick did better? Not what's broken, what would actually improve it for you? Drop it below. I'm curious to see what comes up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.